Still applauding. We must try harder to upset them because clearly we're not trying hard enough. We are back, and I am Stanford Chidge, and you are watching and hopefully listening to the Chelsea Football FanCast. And every week I like to, round up a few items of what I'd like. I mean, I loosely call news. Whether it's actually newsy or not, I'm not sure, Darren. But it's basically usually a plug for us and a few other things. But I think it's fair enough, isn't it?
Go for it and I'll tell you.
Should we go for it? Let's go for it. Let's see what we got. I like that bit. Yeah, we all decided we actually like that bit, apart from Jonathan, who emitted the biggest yawn I've seen ever. I'm serious. While that was going on, he thought, they can't see me.
We can't hear anything in here.
No, you can't. Anyway, we better get on with the news.
Sorry,
I'm going to get on with the news.
Really?
No. It's all right. We've already debunked the whole mystifying thing of TV a long time ago. Right, the news is Swindon away. News reaches me via the medium of Twitter about last week's cup tie against Swindon, where it was revealed that Chelsea supporters have a slight issue with geography, as they were heard to chant, "You're just a small town in Bristol." We're not in Bristol. "Oh, you're just a small town in Oxford." Nope, we're near Oxford. And then they gave up. Chelsea supporters, please, please, please pay more attention in your geography lessons. Yes, there you are. You know it makes sense. And thanks again to Risker Blues for allowing us to use that excellent photo of the Chelsea away end. More news, the Fans Forum, which I don't know why, it always makes me think of Pan's People, the Fans Forum. I don't know why. It's just probably because I need to see a shrink.
We don't know what that is.
You don't even know what that is.
With that one.
Gary Bailey's laughing. He knows what Pan's People was about. Yes, you do.
I'm too young.
You are not too young. You might look young, but I know you're my age.
I was
anyway,
more of a Legs & Co. fan.
Yeah, there you go. He was Legs & Co.
Yeah.
Whatever. Google it, people at home, particularly if you're under about 45. Anyway, the Fans Forum, the minutes of which are now available for your perusal. I will be getting them on chelseafancast.com very, very soon. Paul, quick summary of the meeting?
Various issues were dealt with, including the club stance on Thomas Cook and away travel, the use of the subsidies in away travel. There's been a pot of money from the FA that all clubs have had to spend on away travel. Chelsea have been doing it with subsidised trains and coaches to away games so far this season, and there's sort of a bit of a debate and a bit of a consideration as to what the best way to spend that money would be. Viagogo was mentioned, and the club are committed to Viagogo for the minute, but not necessarily indefinitely. And it may be that the tide's turning against Viagogo now, which is good. Various other things. The club are inviting any suggestions as to how we can improve the home atmosphere, and reviewing ways in which we can do this again. So if anyone does have any ideas, then
great stuff.
The email.
I will put the minutes up as soon as I can, as I said. Now, very, very quickly, Football Blogging Awards. Do not forget to vote for the Chelsea Fancast as the best podcast in the 2013 Football Blogging Awards. We won it last year. To go and vote for us, go to footballbloggingawards.co.uk or follow them on Facebook or Twitter at the FBAs, and it'll tell you how to vote for us there. So I commend that to you. We are planning to do a live... This is going to be fun. Live kind of radio shows, as in commentary shows during Chelsea matches, where a few of us will be on Skype and you lot can listen in via Mixlr, which is mixlr.com/Chelsea-fancast, and you can chat away on the site, because as Lauren will tell you, you can chat away on their website thingy that they have and interact with us. But basically, it'll be a vast improvement on the website chat room and allow us to be a bit more like ourselves whilst we discuss the game, which we can't really do on the show because we have to abide by that list, don't we, Darren? So anyway, watch out for details. Hopefully one will be coming up soon and I will let you know. A massive, massive happy birthday to Pablo for tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone.
To Ross for Friday.
Oh, wow.
To Michael Roban for
Friday.
For Dan Levine for
Friday.
It's
a great day.
Everybody has birthdays on Friday. Brilliant. I've got to get on because we're running out of time. It's going downhill rapidly. But finally, congratulations to DJ, or as we call him on the show, he who must not be named, on the birth of his son George. We wish you, Anna and George all the best, and look forward to seeing George playing for Chelsea in about 20 years' time, or at the very least selling a CFC UK fanzine.
So hurry up.
Hurry up.
He'll probably be out on loan.
Now, talking of which, the latest edition of CFC UK is on sale. So, as Ross said, hurry up. It's only £1.
didn't.
If you can't buy one in person, you can always get it digitally from cfcuk.net. Right, now it is going to be time in a very short while for what is becoming the most popular thing on TV since Bruce Forsyth used to do the Generation Game with some bird I can't even remember now, but it's a long time ago. It is, statistically speaking, the best thing on TV. It is Chelsea Chadder's Stats.
I never knew Chelsea had so much history.
Hello.
Hello, cheers.
I love that mic.
Yeah, what an intro! What an intro! I can't thank you any more for that.
Right.
Anyway, I better crack on because I've got a real bumper issue of stats this week. So, first of all, the point against Tottenham was the first time this season that Chelsea have come from behind to get a result. It was also the 20th 1-1 draw between Chelsea and Tottenham. John Terry's goal was the Blues' 100th at White Hart Lane, and all of John Terry's last 11 goals have come from his head. Jose Mourinho has won all 20 games where Chelsea have been leading 2-0 at half-time. The Swindon game saw 10 changes to the starting lineup, and the last time that happened, Chelsea won the Champions League in Munich. Mark Schwarzer is now the oldest ever Chelsea player and debutant at the age of 40 years and 353 days. The previous oldest player was Dick Spence at the age of 39 years and 57 days. And the previous oldest ever debutant was Graham Rix, aged 36 years and 327 days. Michael Essien, as you mentioned earlier, captained the Blues for the first time in his Chelsea career, and this came 499 days after his last Chelsea appearance. Fernando Torres, as we mentioned earlier, has been sent off 3 times in his Chelsea career, all in the Premier League, and only Frank de Boer with 5, Dennis Wise with 4, and John Terry, also with 4, have received more red cards in the Premier League for the Blues. Lizzie D's favourite, John Obi Mikel, has now started in 150 Premier League games, and Ramirez has played in 100. Oscar's made 50 starts for CFC. David Luiz has now made 50 appearances in away games. Fernando Torres and Juan Mata have now played in 50 cup games. Marco van Ginkel was subbed off after only 10 minutes versus Swindon. That's the earliest substitution since Petr Cech's awful head injury versus Reading in 2006. Ramirez's goal versus Swindon was the earliest scored by a Chelsea substitute since Dennis Wise in December 1999 versus Sheffield Wednesday. He's the last sub to be subbed off in a game since Solomon Kalou in September 2010. And finally, my stat of the week goes to Ramirez for being the first ever Blue substitute to be subbed off before the second half. And that's it.
Has he finished yet? Brilliant. That's lovely, Chad. We're only having a laugh at your expense, but that was great stuff. We've really got to go because we've only got about 3 minutes to go, and I've got lots to read out. But what, Jonathan, very quickly?
You'd have to say subbed off.
Yes.
Okay.
What about Dick Spence?
You only got a lemon in my day. Okay, we got to go. Oh my God, it's all kicking off. Right, that is in fact all we've got time for this week. We will be back next Monday, October the 7th, I believe, live on sportstonightlive.com and mixlr.com/Chelsea-fancast at 1900 hours to report back on the games against Steaua Bucharest in the Champions League and against Norwich. They're not the tractor boys, but they do like to drive a tractor in the Premier League. Now, thanks as always to the boys at CFC UK, CFC Net, Chelsea in America, Miss SW6, ChelseaDaft.org, TalkChelsea.net, TheChelsea.net, ColonialDistributions.com, ChelseaBrazil.com, Chelsea News and FamousCFC.com. Thank you for all of your support for the show. It's very, very much appreciated. And thank you to our favourite band, The Beautiful Game, for allowing us to use their brilliant track Getting By But Only Just as our music in our titles. Now, The show will be repeated at 3:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day this week, and there will, of course, be clips available on the Sports Tonight Live and the Chelsea Football FanCast YouTube channels on Tuesday, tomorrow, I believe. And, of course, you'll be able to download the podcast on Tuesday morning from various iTunes and other kind of apps on Android as well, I believe. Many thank yous to my brilliant guests this week. They have been Darren.
Cheers, Chidge.
They have been Ross.
Cheers, Chidge.
They have been Pablo.
Cheers, Chidge.
They have been the fabulous benches, who I think deserve a massive round of applause for the benches this week.
Benches!
Oh yes, benches, do your job, benches. They already have. Finally, very, very quickly, the lovely, fantastic Jonathan.
Been a joy to be here. I think I'm doing a football cartoon called Warren United that will be on television soon.
Check it out, people. You know it makes sense. Jonathan is brilliant. He's welcome back anytime, as he well knows. I should also thank Greg Gripper Grimes for being my inner dialogue in my ear, basically. He's been brilliant. He produces the show. You can see him or Twitter him at Greg Grimes. At Greg_Grimes1. And he keeps it all in order. We love him. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Until then, keep it blue, keep it carefree, and keep it Chels.
Up the Chels!